Well, hello peeps, it's the Hillbilly Halfwit. How are you today? What a lovely day. And I'm sat on the top of one of my old mowers, just looking at things for a change. And all the sheep are out, everything's okay. I just need 5 minutes to myself. And I was just thinking really about how such a few MPs, I know people don't agree with me on this, but it is definitely true. Just between, well, there's 5 Reform MPs, now there's 4 and there's 1 independent, isn't there? But just them few MPs in Westminster, where there's, is it 600 altogether, roughly? 500 or 600 MPs. That handful has totally changed UK politics within 6 months. It's incredible, really. Like, you think about it, all the mainstream political views from all the other parties have been destroyed because they realise everybody, a large proportion of the people are with them few MPs. So net zero, we can actually talk about net zero now, which we couldn't before, and that's partly to do with Trump being able to, has altered the situation as well, but these things have happened all at once, haven't they, really? So Trump has turned his back on net zero, and that's allowed us, the people like me have been talking about it for a long time, but it's allowed the people to be able to voice their concerns. And now the other political parties, the established parties who've been working together, are having to change their views and things. Even though they don't mean it, they're having to change these things. And they're having to change their policies because they realise there's an earthquake coming at the next election. And it's like I say, you don't really need that many MPs to change something. So you got Scunthorpe Steelworks for a start with. That was going to close down. All the MPs in Parliament decided that was going to close down, really. Now the reality of Reform, what's happened is that Reform MPs and Richard Tice and Farage went to that steelworks the week before, and Labour realised they were completely in the shit and going to lose Scunthorpe if Reform were the only party standing up for the steelworks. So they've had to totally do a 180 stance on what they were going to do, just because 2 or 3 MPs went there. Now their net zero policy is in shreds. They don't even know how to talk about it. You know, obviously there's lots of things happening, but this migrant crisis, they're in absolute free fall over the migrant crisis because they can't deal with it. Because they realise to deal with it, they're going to have to get out of some of these international laws that they like to stick us all into. So I think there's another one coming there. I think they're going to have to do something, quite a big change there, or they're going to lose Reform. Lose the rest of the country. Everybody knows it. All these spineless celebrities know it. You can hear them talking on, they're changing the tune a bit on it all, these spineless cunts. And they're all, reality is they're being paid like by a British USA aid, really. That's where their money comes from. All these money-grabbing charities. So, another thing with the bLTs, the gender thing. That's another thing that's changed as well. Because Trump said that in America, he just said basically straight up, only 2 genders, that's the end of it, I don't care what you think. Our own High Court now has had to say the same thing. Because it's obviously true. Isn't it? You're a complete buffoon if you think otherwise. Because there's X and Y chromosomes. That's it. Simple as that. And a bit more reality has come into politics. We still got a load of loons, basically a minority of loons. There's still a minority of loons, mind, don't get me wrong, on the media and in charge of a lot of the parties. But I think this reform thing, I've been saying it all along. Farage realises if you're in the centre, right, you can hoover up votes from all sides. I've been saying this for years. You don't have to win by hating anybody. All you've got to do is have some decent policies that most of the population want. You don't have to be a far left, you don't have to be far right. If you're a person in the middle, or even to the left a bit, a Labour voter, and you see these policies are just pretty much normal, common sense policies, because lots of people see this thing with the bLts and they think they're all balmy, but they've been afraid to say anything. And when you go into that voting booth, that's the only chance you've got to do anything. And people who say one thing go in there, do a completely different thing, as we saw with Brexit. So I'm quite joyed up about it all, I got to say. Like I said, they obviously haven't got into government or anything, but they've changed the way of thinking. And people like me, who are not afraid to say things, there's lots of people starting to come about now. And you only need a few people to say the real things for it to start to blossom. Other farming channels are doing the same. Like I said, Farm Theory is another one. He just says what he thinks about the climate change. What's that other one I was mentioned the other day? Oh God, I can't remember his name now. Farming Explained is another one. Obviously, they don't talk about the things I talk about regarding not farming, but they're two really good channels explaining to the public the realities, not this nonsense of the climate change and stuff. So I'm actually feeling quite positive today, unless it was that knock on the head. What a lovely day. And I actually got my motorbike out yesterday afternoon, because I haven't been able to do any hobbies or anything for the last couple of months. And surprising how doing something like having a look at your motorbike and doing a few bits and bobs on it and getting your mind away from it all makes you think about things. So, yes, I'm going to go for a spin on my motorbike over the hill, and I'll take you lot with me. It won't be very fast these days because I have problems with my eyesight, as you all know. But we won't give up. We will not give up. So, yeah, I think them 4 or 5 MPs, well, 4 now, but 5 MPs have just... You would never believe the change that 5 MPs on their own can make. Every other party in Scotland, Ireland, Wales, they're starting to change their policies because they realise they're going to lose the seats and they're going to lose the election unless they do, and that's the way to deal with it. Don't trust them. I've said it with reform as well. Like, you use the old politicians, use your parties as a tool to get what you want. If we vote reform in next time, and if they do the same thing, vote them out again. That's how I look at it. Use your vote as a tool to get what you want. And people need to learn to use it like that. And don't get stuck to one thing. Like our parents did in, oh, not my parents, but lots of people's parents and grandparents in Wales. That's why we're stuck in this mess with the Labour Party in Wales, the load of nutcases. So, I've never seen such a small amount of people drag a country into a pit of despair as the Welsh Labour Party. It's absolutely incredible. And they're just spaffing our money on unreal stuff. This active travel is the biggest waste of fucking money ever. And like I said, all this money being given out to these environmental charities and stuff of our tax money makes me mad. and talking down to us all. They're all talking down to us because the things they believe in haven't helped the working class. It's only helped the middle and up class. It doesn't affect them, and they don't even see it. They can go to their school and somebody can, the mother of one of the children can go, oh, Tarquin said, or Jezebel said, oh, the money we're sending to Africa is doing such a good job. They've got so many water wells here. They've got more water than we have in the UK. And the reality is they're spending about 2% of the money that goes on these charities on the people, and the rest of it's getting paid the wages. Wales is a shit show, an unwelcoming shit show at the moment. And I personally, I'm really proud of being Welsh. Really, really proud. But I'm also very proud of being from the UK and all the countries. Because one half of my family came from Scotland. You know, I think we're all intertwined, and if it came down to fighting for something, we'd all stick together. And that's what it should be. And it's time to fight together now. Because we're being attacked by one section of the political class. That's what's happening. They're trying to belittle us all and really push us out of our own country. Push their own voters in there. It's happening in Ireland. They're trying to do it in Wales now. You can see it happening. But, you've got to fight back. The only thing you can use is your vote. And that works. We've seen it with Brexit. We've seen it with some other things. Trump has... Whatever you think of the guys that have done it, you can do it to get the people you want. If you, like I tell you, 80% of the people in the UK didn't vote for the Labour Party. Loads of them didn't vote. So if you can awaken that 80%, you change things instantly. Absolutely instantly. Because only 20% voted for the Labour Party in the UK. So people need to remember that. There is power there if you choose to use it. And there we are. So I'm buoyed up today. I'm really in a good mood today. Like I said, I must have been that bang on the head yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going to go on over the hill on my motorbike, and I'll do a video next week. And I hope you like that, because I did that one when I got my bike started, didn't I? Hadn't been started for 16 years. So, yeah. So that's the one for today. Thank you very much for subscribing. YouTube has still got me stuck on my subscriber amount. It's about 24 or 25 off 15,000. I know they're doing it on purpose. I know they are. I just know. And when I went on my YouTube thing before, they'd actually switched off my shop. Not me. There's a thing you can click on there to click the shop to automatically go on my videos. They'd switched that off. It wasn't me. That was switched on before. So you can tell when they're attacking you all the time. So that's it for today. Ta-da. All the best from a chilling gas, the Hillbilly Half.